Today is a let's get organized with me video. I'm getting my curriculum ready for the new year, just taking out things and sharing with you guys a couple of new things that have come out from the good and the beautiful. I'm sharing with you guys my biggest struggle when it came to homeschooling last year, and it is my goal to change things in this new year, and I just want to catch up with you guys. So if it is your first time here, I did want to introduce myself.
My name is Gina, and I'm a Canadian homeschool mom of 3 kids. We currently live off-grid in the middle of nowhere in the Canadian wilderness. I love sharing all things homeschooling, our love for Christ, and off-grid adventures. I'm a strong believer that the greatest legacy we can leave our children are happy memories. So come along and join us on this amazing journey.
I want to thank the Good and the Beautiful for partnering up with me on today's video. They have their new science activity books for littles. But before I show you the activity books, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Something that I struggled with the most last year, and I think that I struggle with the most in general, is incorporating science into our homeschool. I feel like sometimes it gets left behind. And I think it's because of my kids' ages, because of the gap there. And I find that with the Good and the Beautiful, I was using a lot of their science for little hearts and hands, which I will continue using. I used a lot of my bundles, but this year my goal is to at least do 3 of the science units from the Good and the Beautiful, their science units. So far I know that we're gonna do geology. Guys, let me tell you something. I was getting a little bit worried because you know that we moved, right? We moved off grid. We're more in a secluded area, but wherever you go, you will find homeschool families. It just might be a little bit harder. And I knew it was going to be a little bit hard to find different homeschool families. And I was having a hard time finding, homeschool groups. I was searching online. I was posting in community groups, and I couldn't find other families for us to get together. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do. I even told my husband, I'm getting a little bit worried. I don't know what to do. And he's like, just pray about it. God will make a way. Maybe you're trying too hard, and just put it in his hands. So that's what I did. I just prayed about it, and I'm like, you know what? God, just put some homeschool families in our lives so we can get together with other kids, because the social aspect is important for me when it comes to homeschooling, and it does take effort on our part. Once I put it in his hands, I started meeting other homeschool families just randomly. I was at my mom's house. We were just walking our dogs, and then a mom came to me and she's like, oh, I see you guys walking your dogs all the time. And this is at my mom's place, because if you follow me along here, and if it's your first time here, just in case it is, a little bit of a background story. My mom, she moved to be closer to us, so we live pretty close to my mom. So sometimes we are here at my mom's place visiting, and I have my homeschool space here. If you guys have been following me, you know that I have a little space here for my homeschool stuff. So she reached out to me and she's like, you homeschool, don't you? And I was like, yeah. Am I wearing my homeschool shirt? My homeschool mama shirt? But she's like, you homeschool? And I was like, yeah, I do. And she was like, oh, we homeschool too. I was like, what a coincidence. And she's like, we have a homeschool group that we meet up just just for play dates and stuff like that, kids of all ages. Do you want to be part of that group? And she added me to that group. So that's one group that, I'm going to be.
Puzzle is?
Mommy, your hair really needed a wash.
Okay,
better.
thanks. This one?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael.
I got interrupted. Did you hear my son saying that your hair really needed a wash? I'm looking a little bit better these days, and I was able to find the product for my hair that I needed, and it's in the city because we just got back from a little vacation, like a road trip, and I took a break from social media. We had no internet access, nothing, so it's been so nice just to kind of get away, and I think it was good for my mental health and clearly my hair as well. So anyways, let me go back to the story. So she asked me if we wanted to join the group. So now I have a group of homeschool families that meet up, and I'm excited about that. I haven't met up with them yet, but it's something that I'm going to explore, and there is about 20 different moms in this group. So I'm excited about that. And then 2 people on my street where I live in the middle of nowhere, they're doing the same thing that we're doing. They homeschool their kids, and they have kids of all different ages. I think between all of us, we have about like 8 kids, and I'm thinking of doing like a little science group that we do different science activities, different science experiments, and different science units. And we've decided that we're gonna do geology all together. So we're gonna do geology from the good and the beautiful, all of us together. All of the kids are gonna have their little notebooks, and I'm going to be taking care of that. And in end of August, we're going to be going into a mine. We already booked the tour, and we actually go underneath the mine. It's like a tour, and I'm so excited for that for the kids. And it's kind of like brings in the geology aspect. So we're starting that already, the geology unit. But let me turn you guys around and show you the Good and the Beautiful's science activity books that they came out with.
Here are the activity books, the new ones that they came out with. These are the ones that they previously came out with. Reptiles, geology, which we're going to be using right now, mammals, space science, botany, and marine biology. But they just came out with 5 more. So they came out with weather and water, health and the physical body, ecosystems, arthropods, and safety. So these units are great because they can be used alone for your littles. So it says here grades K to 2, that's where it's geared towards, but you know your kid's best. So if you have, a kid that is older, but you think that he would benefit from, doing one of these activity books along with the units from the Good and the Beautiful, you could definitely use these. So it's up to you how you want to use this. Like for example, I have my daughter that's a preschooler, so she's like in JK, she's going to junior kindergarten that we call it here in Ontario, Canada, and she's using these books right now. My son Michael, he's like in between the actual student journals that come with the actual units and this one, but I think this one's an easier one for him. I'm gonna see. He might be on the other one just because this might be a little bit too easy for him. But let me show you inside of one of them so you can kind of take a look. We're gonna look at the ecosystems one, okay? And I have the Good and the Beautiful's ecosystems unit studies geared for 3 to 8, and this can go along very beautifully with this, and I'm gonna show you how. In my previous video, my homeschool room tour video, I give you a little bit of a kind of a look inside the previous science activity books. So if you want to take a look at that video, I'm going to link it here and I'm going to link it down below. But these ones go very beautifully with their unit studies. They're coming out with more. This is what they've come out with so far. Okay, so let's look at here at the science activity books. Ecosystem one. So it's really beautiful, but you're going to see that it's black and white in here. And you can buy this as a PDF if you want to, so you can reuse the pages again and again and just print it out at home. So you can buy the physical copy or you can buy the PDF version. So I just wanted to let you know that. Just go onto their website. They'll have all the information there. If you scroll down, there should be a PDF option as well. Okay, so here, lesson 1, it's very simple. You're gonna see like very easy things for your child to do. Maybe while you're doing the lesson with your older kids, your child could be coloring. They could be doing activities in here. So it says here, lesson 1, color the meadow and creatures. And then they're going to cut out the pictures in the boxes, and they're gonna paste it in living and not living. Okay, so you can explain to your child what to do while you do the lesson, or however you see fit. So that's lesson 1. Lesson 2, it's a cut and paste activity, and it seems like it's about creation. You'll see how it incorporates the Bible in a way. Here is just a matching and coloring activity as well. You have lesson 3, which is also just a activity where they have to find the animal in the scene and then a coloring the scene. Here is a cutting and pasting and coloring activity as well, and it's still for lesson 3. You have lesson 4 where you're cutting and pasting and coloring, and you're matching it to the boxes here, matching different shadows to different creatures. You have mazes, coloring and matching the amount of numbers. So you'll see here there's very different activities, but fun and easy activities for those younger ears. There's tracing to get the animal to their the food that they eat. This is lesson 6, okay? Now let's go into lesson 6 here of the ecosystems. Okay, and there, what you're learning about interactions of living things. The activities in this science workbook go along with the lessons. You don't have to use the lessons here per se, but if you kids of different ages, it's nice that you can have this activity book for those younger years. And I think a lot of people were requesting that. Now, if you have older kids, you always can use the student journals for the older kids that are wonderful. I love these student journals. And there's the student journal for grades 7 to 8. And they have extension activities as well that the child will do, okay? So you can see how you can incorporate all your kids of all ages as well. So you can see here very simple activities, wonderful activities that will keep your child engaged. They have 5 new units out, so if you are looking for them, this is the time to get them. They have a special promotion right now that they're doing for this year, is where you buy books from their bookshop, 5 books I believe, and you get free shipping for US, and I believe it's $15 off for international customers, and Canada would be an international customer. So if you're looking at getting anything from the Good and the Beautiful, it would be great to take advantage of that, promotion, because they have wonderful books on their bookshop. So definitely take a look at that. I'll have all the links for this down below. You can use my my special link. It just allows the Good and the Beautiful to know that I referred you. I don't get any money from those links. But I would love that you would use my link because it allows me to make more videos like this for you guys. So here's all my curriculum. I kind of like laid it out here because I'm gonna bring it to my trailer, but not yet. The way I'm storing my curriculum this year is a little bit different. I saw inspiration on, I think it was Facebook, and this mom posted how she's in a small space and how she stores her curriculum. So I ordered a couple of things, which I will show you in a future video. But I just kind of like laid it out here just so I can kind of see what I have. And when I'm, you'll see my science units here. So geology we're doing right now, so I'm bringing that with me. Sparks and Stars, that's my goal, for me to complete that at least with my 2 littles. I have the creative arts. Actually, I think I'm gonna bring that as well. We already can start doing that. I'm gonna bring the nature notebooks as well from the Good and the Beautiful. I'm bringing that, the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, because in the bundle that that is out right now for a limited time, there's like a little unit study for Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. So I was actually gonna make my own because it's in the bundle. I actually was so excited to see that. I have Math K, which I'm going to bring right now for my daughter. She's already ready to start that. There is the handwriting there, the doodles for the younger ages. That's for my daughter. I'm gonna bring that as well. A lot of stuff I'm bringing. The level, so I have all the levels of the images step by step. I have like the harder levels all the way to like the younger levels. My kids love drawing right now just because I've been journaling a lot. So it's been perfect because these drawing books are so awesome for kids that like want to learn how to like draw. That's level 4. Let's look at level 1. That's this easier one. See, they just draw like simple things, and the kids have been loving doing that. I have the Wild Robot, which we're going to start as a read aloud. That is my goal. So maybe I should bring that too. I feel like I'm bringing everything at this point. So I have all the kids. I have Nicholas's main subjects here, which I'm not going to bring with me right now. This is for like the little cards, like the map cards. I'm gonna see if it fits in here because I used this when they had the yellow cards here. I still have some yellow cards in there. Remember when they had the yellow cards, like their old editions? I think I'm gonna use that for the map stuff and the grammar cards. I'll see what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to see what I'm going to do. I have I love these flashcard spelling rules. Always use that with Nicholas, and pretty soon I'm going to be using it with Michael. I have his level 2, Michael's level 2 course book, his math 2, which he's going to be starting very soon. I think he has like a week left of school. I have some books there for my daughter, and then I have this little board from Chock Full of Design that I love. I have a coupon code for that down below. Have this little chore chart thing that I was doing it with my daughter when I was here at my mom's, and then I didn't bring it with me, but I'm going to bring that with me right now. She loves doing chores, and chores that we can do together and that I can do on do myself. So she can just add it here once she's finished.
and there's more chores here. It's all picture based. In the bundle, there's actually one that you can actually make, and I'm gonna make that for maybe my two sons, my two older ones. I might do something with that, or I might just do a list. I'm still deciding what I'm going to be doing. And then I have my Homeschool Blessings Devotional, which I am already going to bring with me. I let you guys know a little bit more about this Homeschool Blessings Devotional, Embracing a New Season Together. I'm the one who created this, guys. I'm so excited. There's some add-ons as well. I talk about it more in my video when it has to do with the bundle. There's a giveaway on that video as well, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already. I have this book over here which I have already listened to audio style, but I want to read it. I like reading books. In my add-ons, I actually have book recommendations, and one of them is Wild and Free, called Wild and Free, and I want to reread this again. So I have a bunch of like book recommendations for you and your kids, and there's more if you click on it on the link. You'll have it as a PDF. This is not available to purchase like on its own right now. It's only part of the bundle, so you guys can definitely check it out. I'll have a link to the actual video and to the link to the bundle down below as well. But I'm so excited about this. This is the first thing that I've created. I've always said I wanted to create a devotional, and what better way to create a devotional all about homeschooling and starting the new year right, with activities and family bonding, starting on a positive attitude, getting organized with your kids. It's a wonderful, wonderful devotional that I created, and I'm so happy to offer it for you guys. Now I'm gonna show you inside my planner how I'm planning my next year in a way, like my goals, but also how I'm planning like our first month back to school, how that's gonna look like, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a look into my bullet journal planner. Okay guys, so this is how I am storing all my planner things. This is actually a bag that I used for when I had like the diapers, like the reusable diapers. I'm like reusing a bunch of stuff like to store. This is like a bag that I got from like a partnership that I did, and I just like store all my things in here that I have for like planning and bullet journaling and that kind of stuff. So that's where I keep everything. So let me take out my bullet journal. Okay. These are this little clear pencil cases that I keep everything. I'm just trying to use things that I have, but I do have a kind of like an organizer coming for me to keep all my stuff, and I'm going to share it here on my YouTube channel as well. But for now, this is where I'm keeping most of the stuff. And I think that's all that I want, just my pens and stuff. Guys, I have so much washi tape. Look at that. Like, I have like so much washi tape, guys. I am obsessed with washi tapes. I have like this back to school one. I got a bunch of back to school ones. Let me show you some of them. They're so adorable. If you hear my dogs in the background, it's because, you know, they're here. They're eating right now. But look how cute those washi tapes are. There's so many of them. You're gonna see which one I used for my planner. Just let's put those to the side here. This is my tried and true, my Insta-X. It connects to my phone and it does Polaroid pictures and prints it instantly. I use this a lot, so I love this. Okay, and this is my stickers. These are like my Bible stickers that I have here. And I'll probably use a couple of them here. They're so adorable, like these Bible stickers. Love them. I just got them from Amazon. They're Bible verse stickers, sorry, not Bible stickers. Bible verse stickers. Okay, let's open this up. Let me show you how my journal is looking. I shared a little bit of like a flip through in my previous video, like my update video, but I'm going to share with you guys inside of what I have so far for my back to school week and how it's going to be looking, and just chit chat with you guys. As you can see, I have like my camping memories. If you saw my previous video, all I had was kind of like, I showed you like it with just the decor kind of part of it, and now I have the pictures in, and you can kind of see that it's like all, it looks nice. It shows our memory. We went camping, we had so much fun. I was forced not to work because we had no internet access at the last campsite that we stayed at. And the last campsite that we stayed at, we stayed like 3 to 4 days there, so I couldn't work at all, which I was kind of freaking out at first, but then I was like, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. I can't work, right? Over here, I'm just gonna cover this right here because it's just work stuff. This is my back to school home supply list. I am done with this. I even put here, don't forget Staples teacher membership, and I already used this already. Staples here in Canada, they allow you to get like discounts if you're a teacher, and homeschool moms are considered teachers. So if you didn't know that, it's something you can look into. I actually got this done at Staples for free. My Homeschool Blessings Devotional, which you can get in the bundle still. And I will have this available for you guys once the bundle is over on this date over here. I forget the date exactly. But guys, I am so happy that you guys have been liking my Homeschool Blessings devotional. This is a devotional that you can do in the beginning of your year when you just want to reflect and come together as a family. It allows you to set expectations for you and your kids, for you guys to know how to deal with different situations that come along throughout the, this year, this season. So that's what I kind of, that's what it's all about. And there's the devotional part, and there's the add-ons that have activities, sheets, and book recommendations, and even like little scenarios for certain activities that you guys do along with a devotional. Anyways, it's just something that is very dear to my heart, and I will have it up eventually. I just don't know when exactly. So anyways, I have my back to school supply list, which is all done and checked off. I already showed you like my August calendar. I have like a habit tracker over here, and I don't know what I want to actually track for this year. I'm trying everything. I have Bible, vitamins, water, my period, getting outside, stretching, sun, one-on-one with each of my kids. So I really don't know what I want to track yet, but I know I want to track a couple of things to get me organized. I just don't know how that's going to look like yet. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I have my first week of August, like official first week of August here, only Monday to Friday. I have my Homeschool Blessings, I printed it out, my Homeschool Blessings devotional, because I think I'm going to put here for my weekly photo, because I mean, that's a big deal for me, coming out with like a resource. I've never done that before. I already have like a couple of things that I have to do here, and we're off school for now. This week we're starting, we are starting August 12th. That's when we're starting school, and I'm going to let you know how that's going to look like. I have a couple of things already that I've already put down here, and I'm just going to, I did it in pencil, but I like writing in actual like pen. So I'm just going to go over it right now. So I put here for me, important to set up my Etsy shop, because I think that's where I'm going to have my Homeschool Blessings devotional, where I'm going to offer it. So I'm going to set up that. Over here Monday, I want to pick a giveaway winner. So this is, we're still in July now, but I already want to put that here. And then I want to edit my haul video. I have a huge haul video. So that's Monday, August 5th. Those are the kind of like things that I want to do that day. And I'm already putting it here. I'm already planning ahead. And then I want to organize my curriculum that you guys just saw there. That was like a whole mess. I want to organize everything. And that's August 6th. And then I want to clean my mom's place, because she's going to be moving. She's going to be coming up. I want to make sure that everything is nice and clean for them. So I already have like this week, that August 5th to 9th week, kind of, and I'm going to put more stuff in here. So this week here, I didn't have a lot. I knew we were going to come back from vacation. So I only have, like, I have dentist appointments, I have vet appointments with my dogs, but all my things for this week I've already kind of completed already. So there's not a lot going on this week because we're back from our vacation. So I knew that I wouldn't need like a weekly spread. And that's one of the things I like about bullet journaling, is that you can be really creative with how you want to set up things. You'll see here, this is one of my weekly spreads, but this was another one of my weekly spreads that looks completely different. So I can change things up, you know, to look a little bit different. I have my YouTube video ideas. These are my mega bundle units that I'm going to be printing out right now. And I just kind of made a list of ones that I want to use for the new year, or this, I think next week I'm starting a couple of these things. So I want to print out the positive affirmation pack by Barefoot Child, and I even put the pages that I want, because there are some things that I don't want to print out all of it. So I already want to print out that, and it's going to go really well with my devotional. So I already want to have that at hand. I want to print out the creation flashcards. I've been looking for creation flashcards for a while, and in the bundle we can get that. And then the Canadian currency from For the Love of Homeschooling, I want all the pages. I'm going to do a little unit with Michael, and they have a US one too. And this is perfect for different ages, but I really wanted to focus on currency with Michael, because I kind of skipped that when we were doing the Good and the Beautiful, because we're in Canada and we don't have like US currency. So I thought that was kind of nice that it offered that, you know, on the bundle. The pen pals in the bundle, there's a couple of resources for pen pals, and you know that my 2 boys have pen pals. And then my morning basket from the Love of Homeschooling. I'm gonna do morning menus for the kids. I was gonna say the dogs. Morning menus for my kids, because I want to get back into that. I really lost that towards the end of the school year of the past year. And I want to do it with all my kids in different ways. So I have my morning basket set up from For the Love of Homeschooling, and I put the pages that I want here. And then I have one for Lily as well, the morning menu 3-piece play. It's another, there's so many resources here, guys, in this mega bundle. And then I have Bridges Around the World. That is a unit that I want to do with the kids, and it just talks about bridges from all around the world. And I think I mentioned before in a previous video that I thought that was so cool, like out of the box units. And there's a Chicka Chicka Boom Boom resource from 3-piece play as well that I'm going to be printing out. And there's this freebie, guys, that For the Love of Homeschooling is offering on their website. And it's like it's so simple. It shows the continents, and then it shows different animals from those continents. And what I was thinking is that every week, like a Friday or something like that, because I'm thinking of doing Monday to Thursday core curriculum, and then Fridays would become almost like our like fun days, or if one day during the week I want to kind of change things up a bit. I want to get that freebie, and I want us to pick an animal from that continent, and I want us to like research. Let's do some journal entries, let's watch some YouTube videos, let's go to the library and get some books on it, and let's just learn about that animal that you can find in that continent. So I thought that was kind of cool. You can get this freebie now for a limited time, so I'll have a link down below for that, and you still can get the bundle as well. So right now, this is going to be our first week back. So August 12th, that's our tentative date. And I already have here tentative, meaning we are going to be back and doing things, but I start slow. So we're only going to start for my oldest. We're going to start only with math. Then the following week, we'll introduce language arts. So I kind of go slow and introduce the stuff since it's a new, fresh year. With Michael and my daughter Lily, I'm just going to continue doing whatever I've been doing. And that's her preschool. Like, we kind of stopped. We're doing the Good and the Beautiful's preschool course. We stopped because we were on vacation. Now we're going to get back into it. Michael's still finishing level 1. He is finishing his level 1 math and language arts. So I'm just going to continue on where I left off, because with Michael, I started his year, not when I started Nicholas's year. So he's ahead of where he's supposed to be, so I'm not even worried. Like, he's just doing his thing. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, let me fill this in. You'll see here that I fill it in first with pencil, so I can kind of see where I want certain stuff, and then I write it in. I rewrite it with like, it's those felt pens. I have more pens that I've ordered for like bullet journaling specifically, that you will see in the haul video. I don't even remember how they look like and what they are. But anyways, I'm going to fill this in right now. Okay, so let me fill this in, and I'll probably just put like some music over top this and captions or whatnot. But you could see that I actually just did this without a ruler, and I think I'm going to do it with a ruler when I actually do this, because I just want to see if it's going to look a little bit better. So anyways, let's do this.
Trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
Okay, now I'm just going to erase the pencil marks. And this is just my little work section. Before I was kind of doing a calendar for work. And I think I'm just going to do like a running task list from now on and just play around with it and see if that works out. Because I'm still like kind of figuring out like how I want my spreads to look like. But most likely they're going to look different every week, because that's kind of like the fun thing about bullet journaling, is that it's kind of fun just to kind of make your own different spreads and kind of change things up a bit. I'm not artistic at all, but it just definitely is something that I've been enjoying. So I've been really liking it. Now, one of the things that I do want to do for this journal and specifically is the next page. I want to get a spread, like a couple of pages of, you know, certain things about my kids in the beginning of the year. So I want to see like what's their measurement, like their height. I want to kind of do like a handprint of each of the kids and ask them a couple of questions and put it here. And I want to see how it changes when we finish the year. I haven't done that like in like a memory kind of like a journal. And I think I want to do that this year. So I want to do that. I'm going to do my first day of school pictures as well, which I'm not really sure. Like my plan is to take it on the 12th, but it just depends on how our day goes and stuff like that. But during that week, I want to make sure that I get like one picture of the kids and like it be our official kind of like first day. I have a little to-do list over here too. And I think it's kind of cute how you can make like little post-it notes, or you can make little different designs to show like your different days of the weeks and your tasks and whatnot. So I just kind of look online and watch different videos for inspiration. Okay, but now this is when I come in with my highlighter and I kind of am able to be a little bit creative with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna highlight, or even just go like that for the tasks, and just make little lines just to break it up a bit. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do the same thing for my Monday to Thursday. Friday, I don't think I plan on doing school on Friday. So I'm just planning for Monday to Thursday. I think I'm just going to do the same thing just to break it up a bit. This is a little darker than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of dimension to these little sticky notes. Okay, and now I'm going to pick out like a little sticker just to maybe put somewhere over here. And let's see what we're gonna put.
trampoline? Yes. I'm playing on what you forgot. I gotta put outside in the trampoline. But first you need socks. The socks, I guess. I have socks in my shoes, Lily.
I see they're on the bed. One sock.
Daddy, wait.
I see one sock over there.
One sock! I found my socks too. Never mind.
Okay, fine. Here's that one.
So I made a little list for me that August 5th to 9th, Nicholas is going to be focusing on IXL. We're still on break, but he's going to have some things that I'm going to assign him for IXL. And then August 12th to 15th, I have here geology unit, math and typing for Nicholas. Michael and Lily, they're just going to have their normal schedule. History, I still have to look over the history and see what we're going to be doing for that. We're doing the Good and the Beautiful's history, but I just want to see like if there's anything else I can pull from the different resources that I have, and also make a tracker for the kids. I saw these like really cool trackers and I think the kids would like it, and I want to add it to their morning menus. Sometimes just use sticky notes and I put it over here, and then I will fill in the blanks as needed just until I get my thoughts together. This week I'm just planning on just like printing out the different resources that I'll be using that I mentioned here in my for the mega bundle. Okay guys, that is the video. You guys saw a little bit of, you know, the new things from the Good and the Beautiful. You saw a little bit of my plans, the curriculum, just getting a bit organized for the new year, and I gave you a little bit of a look inside my planner. So if you are interested in like journaling and bullet journaling and that kind of stuff, I'm gonna have links down below to the products that I like so far. I'm gonna have a lot of more videos, like back to school videos, coming out in the next coming days or weeks, and a lot of haul videos, and I'm very excited to share that with you guys. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun video for you guys to see. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video to show your support, and also hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video, because sometimes videos can be missed, and if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you, The Good and the Beautiful, for partnering up with me on today's video. Make sure to check them out, their new science activity books for littles. The link will be down below on a pinned comment and in the description. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.